Welcome back to my channel. Yeah. Like voguing, I don't know why. Welcome back, you guys, to my channel. And if you are new, hello, hi. My name is Tisha, and this is my main channel. I do vlogs, but you'll mostly see me here. We are back with another video. So excited, can't wait. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it actually feels nice. Today's video, I'll be talking about do's and don'ts in a relationship. So let's get to the video. So the first thing that you should not do in a relationship, and I know this one's kind of common sense, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my god, we already know. I feel like I just have to stress this one a lot. Do not cheat. Like, it's common sense, it's simple. If you're in a relationship with someone, there shouldn't be no reason you guys are cheating on each other. If it does get to that point, honestly, the best thing to do is just separate. Just kind of do your own thing. I feel like it just saves less heartache, less stress for both of you guys. So in a relationship, if you really want to be committed with each other, don't cheat. It's not worth it, trust me. And I feel like nowadays, this generation, they're so easy to give up on people, and they're so quick to just run and do whatever they want that they're not really fully thinking like the consequence. If you're in that situation where you feel like you have to cheat on your significant other, then you guys should just separate. Adios, amigos. Communication. I feel like this is another big one, and I am guilty, very guilty, for not doing this properly, because communication, like they say, it sounds tacky, is key in a relationship. Can't talk. Communication is key in a relationship. You guys need to talk things up. A lot of people I know don't like to talk. I could be one of those people, but I feel like if I don't get my voice or message or situation across, like, things don't get solved. If you care enough for that person, whether if it's a good thing or a bad thing, whatever type of communication you have to talk to with them, just do it, because it will help in the long run. But please talk it out. Doesn't matter what the situation may be, you guys should always talk it out so things can just be good. Have date nights. Like, date nights are popping. And again, you don't have to dress up all the time and book reservations, go on like these nice dinner dates. Date night could simply be staying home in your pajamas or sweats, comfy clothes, whatever it is you like to wear in the house, buying or ordering your favorite junk food, any type of food you like, turning on Netflix and watching a movie. I think to me that's like the best date night, because yeah, I don't have to worry about, you know, trying to dress up and look good and look sexy. Whether I dress up or not, if he's still like looking at me like I'm a snack, then it shouldn't really matter. Those to me are the best date nights. But again, there's nothing wrong with dressing up and going out. It just kind of keeps the relationship, you know, kind of spicy, kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Refuels the romance. Ooh, that is refuels the romance. That is fire. Date nights are a must, I would say. You guys should just do them whenever you can. You guys are busy, you know, especially parents like myself. You don't have enough time in the day, and you try and want to be there more for the kids, but then you kind of forget, like, damn, like, I want to have some time for myself too, and for your man, and for your woman. So yes, take the time, and if it means that you have to stay in and do date nights, why not? Still good, still popping. I feel like half of these that I'm gonna point out to you guys, I'm so sorry, I'm guilty for them, but I'm human. And I feel like if I make these mistakes, a lot of people out there make them too, so don't feel anyway. Don't play on each other's weaknesses. And I feel like I see this happen a lot, especially when you get into arguments. The first thing you want to do is just start throwing nasty things at each other, things that potentially hurt you guys. If it's things that you know will set a fuel inside of you or them, for them to feel like, oh my god, like he really made me feel like a piece of crap, or like, damn, she made me feel so low. Stuff like that. Like, that's not the right thing to do in a relationship. I feel like, again, that's where communication comes in effect. You should always like talk with them and just express yourself. There's nothing wrong with expressing how you feel. It's better off that you tell the person at that time, at that moment, how you feel, than again, let it just get into something crazy. You don't want to do that. That's a no-no. Give space when needed. Now, I say this very lightly, and when I mean by give space when needed, especially if you guys are living together, and I mean giving space, like have a girls' night, have a guys' night. You know what I mean? Like, you guys don't always have to be together. There's times where you want to do a certain thing that you know that's not kind of his thing, so you go out by yourself and go do it, and vice versa. But I feel like sometimes space is needed. It just kind of shows that once you guys are apart for a little while, for a couple hours, you know that you tend to miss each other. And it's good. That's a good feeling to always like miss who you're with. Giving space is okay. Now, giving too much, don't give too much space. Because if you're giving too much space and they don't know where you're going, where you're at, who you're with, then that's a problem. Just giving the right amount of space that you guys need for each other is good. So remember that. Not too much, just a little. Not too much, just a little. Don't try and change them. Again, I'm guilty for this because back in the past, when I first started dating, I just couldn't understand why people just couldn't just do the things that I wanted to do. I would be like, well, I did this for you, why can't you do it for me? Like, it's always like, if I do something, you do something type of thing. But I've learned as you gotten older, you can't expect that. People are gonna do things differently. So if I'm doing something nice for you by going out and buying your favorite cologne or something, he could do something nice like bring me back my favorite type of junk. Things like that. Like, just because you get someone something, you can't just expect them to do the same thing like right away. Or if they're not doing the things that you're telling them to do, or you're just basically just changing them for who they're not. But you have to remember, when you first started going out with this person, that's the person that you fell in love with. So why change them? Trust me, it took me a long time to understand that, but it does make sense, because I wouldn't want someone to change me just to make them be happy, because that's what they want. That's what they want me to be. Like, no, it's just not good for the relationship. Opposites attract, so you guys were meant to be together because you guys are different. Not everyone's gonna be the same. So don't change them. But you guys are allowed to both change together. You guys are allowed to grow together. You guys are allowed to make changes where it's more of like positive, like wanting to start a family, or wanting to like start a business, or getting like a house together, going on vacation, things like that. That is perfectly fine. But just don't change them for who they are. Because you have to remember, again, like, you love them for who they were in the beginning until the end. Don't let your emotions like build up inside. I let my feelings and emotions get bottled up sometimes, and then when one little thing that he probably says strikes me, I just start to blow up. And this could be not because of him, it could be from like other people who probably got on my nerves, or family who got on my nerves. But like, I feel like because I don't say anything, even though I'm hurting inside, but like that one wrong thing that triggers it, I'm just like a storm. It's bad. It's very, very bad. I just recommend, if there's something that's bothering you between you guys, just say it at the time. Or if it's not the right time, let's say if you guys are out and there's a lot of people, you don't feel comfortable having a conversation, save it to when you get home. Just don't wait weeks or months after, because you will definitely regret it. Because it's just not a good feeling that you're getting all crazy with each other and then things are just like not going good for a while. Any feelings or emotions, you guys should be able to just, again, talk it out and let each other know like what it is that's going on, what it is bothering you. Again, it doesn't have to be between you guys, but it could be either a work situation, a family situation, friend situation, anything, health situation that you're just not too comfortable talking about. But that's why you guys are there, to work it out as a team. Forgive and move forward. And I feel like this is hard. One of the hardest things in a relationship, because I'm not the type to really hold grudges. Like, I don't believe in that, because it kind of affects me more than it affects the other person. In a relationship, I feel like you guys should just, again, just go through whatever goods or bads that's happening and just move forward. Don't dwell on it. Don't use it as something as like a revenge or payback, because that's not going to help. It is not, let me tell you, it is not. And I know this because I've done it and I've tried it many times. It does not help. Revenge doesn't help anything. You're just creating a bigger problem for yourself. So I recommend not to do it. Don't do it. Just, again, you guys have to work and get through it together. But yeah. 50-50. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, why does everything have to be 50-50? Because if you kind of think about it, it's you and the other person. It can't just be always you, or him, or her, or whoever. But at the end of the day, I believe in 50-50. So, like, I expect you to kind of have the same type of connection and love that I do with you. I feel like if one person is showing more love than the other person, it kind of throws you off of it. It kind of makes you feel like you're doing something wrong. And I feel like at the end of the day, we're so quick to point fingers at ourselves in relationships. We kind of forget, like, not everything that we do is because of us. It could be because of them. Maybe it's their own problems, their own insecurities, things that they're just not willing to tell us. So it kind of makes the situation a lot difficult. Definitely moving forward with situations together, I feel like will help the relationship just be great and good. And of course, the final one is just love each other. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Don't listen to what people tell you. Don't watch what's on social media. Don't look at any of that crap. Because every relationship is different. Not everything you see is what you're gonna go through with your relationship. Everything that you probably look at doesn't really work for you. So a lot of people need to understand, I can't stress this enough, is that y'all need to just do you. Who cares what everybody else out there is doing? Who cares? If she got married at 25, damn, I gotta get married. No, you don't. There's no law that says you have to do a certain thing at a certain time, whatever, when it comes to a relationship. If you wanna get married at 30, go ahead. You wanna have kids at 35, go ahead. No one's stopping you. If you wanna build a family earlier, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, as long as you guys are happy together, that's all that counts. That is all that counts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope these advice or tips, whatever you want to call them, I hope all these are kind of relatable. I hope you guys like get where some of these things are coming from, and I hope that this does help and further your relationships more in a good way, nothing bad. But I hope even if you're going through anything kind of bad, you kind of are more comfortable and can say like, yeah, like I want to sit down and like kind of talk about it for a bit and just get everything out on the table. That way you guys can just live happily ever after. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.